Okay, give me a second and we will just start. I'm actually really excited about today's update. It seems like I kicked off say, built up some notable investment. I'll have to remember this. Uh... Hey sis, how you doing? Ian. And it's a really good update today too. Um... Oh, that's annoying. Why did the rendering not get your name? Not your name, your emote. One second. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna replay that event. History. Wait, do you mind resending the Vihoyo emote? So I just want to figure out why why it broke last time. Okay. Text Vihoyo, yeah. Quit chat message, event, parser. Yeah, it's coming through as Vihoyo like that, but why is it doing that? So if I go into VS Code and I open okay. So chat message, make chat message. Make chat message should be grabbing the emote like that. Data, emotes. Image URL. Make chat message index if Partout has its own property emoji. Oh. Okay, there's apparently a secondary type that is emote instead of. Okay, give me a second, and I should have it fixed. Give me like 3. So give me like 2 minutes. I set this to emote. There. Then it'll take the image URL, pop it in there. Part image. Part dot image URL. Okay, so if I refresh this and then I also pop into custom chat and then I property refresh. Okay, do you mind setting it again? It should be fixed now. So I guess I could also send something from my own end now that I know what caused the problem. Yeah, let's see. It'll take a couple seconds to show up. Nope. That broke again. Why did it break? Streamchat.js. Make chat message. Part image URL. If has own property. Okay. So I know how to replicate the issue now. No, the delay is intentional. What do you call it? There is roughly 10 seconds between you posting a message and it showing up on screen, because that is the frame of time in which I can jump over to my chat and delete a message so that it doesn't get preserved on the stream. So, for any spam or any rules violations, I do that, and it is prevented from showing up in stream chat. Okay, why is that? If has own property, if part dot has own property emote. Oh, hold on. If part dot, okay, if part dot type is equal to emote. Okay, and then we're going to refresh that and refresh that, and then if I send that message in chat again, does this indeed seem good? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah. Yep. That worked perfectly. So I believe Vihoyo will also show up. Yeah. Yes. Is it? Emoji keyboard Windows. It's Windows space, isn't it? Oh, Windows dot. Okay, good. And assuming that works, we should see everything working properly. Yeah, everything worked perfectly. Okay, we can close that, and now we can get to the actual update. Yeah, that's the benefit of making your own system, I guess. You know how to fix it when it breaks. Okay. There we go. Close that. And then we want to hit post that, and we want to hit that and set it to writing and reading. But yeah, we have a pretty interesting update today because, as you can see, there's been quite a bit of discussion following what happened yesterday. I mean, not say modded runs and stuff. It depends a lot because a lot of times I can diagnose issues pretty well, but actually fixing them is dependent heavily on like the actual mods in question and the game. Like I wouldn't touch modding in Minecraft, but that's just because of Java. Let's see. Where is my oh yes, that's where it was. I need to open that. Close vote message. So yeah. Ooh. XCOM's usually fairly is usually fine about that kind of thing, especially Long War. So yeah. Let's see. No, that is so running on Steam games is usually fairly easy. There's an executable somewhere in there, and that's it. Oh, we have a tie. Hey sis, do you want to say? We have some drama and a tie going on. So, um, you get to say you get to tie break here. So context. Last update yesterday. You guys headed up to Horse Country to start work on the next phase. Say start work on this ship that you've been commissioned to make a system for. As a part of this, as a part of this, you are being so you had a guide that took you from your like accommodations up to where your work is going to be done, and as a part of your party, your fiance is there, right? And your guide, the daughter of this highly ranked member of Horse Country's military, um, started flirting with your fiance. Um, and she's offering to allow say offering to give Takami a tour of places that you personally aren't allowed to go. Um, technically, technically the restrictions wouldn't apply to Takami because she is not Karasumi yet. But yeah, uh, and Takami doesn't say Takami isn't like it's like she's opposed of it out of principle and because you haven't like commented one way or the other on the situation. Um, but so like if you gave her the go ahead, then that's like up to her, and she might go forward with it. Like she might go and check stuff out. But or honestly, it might not be the best look for your fiance to go wandering off with someone who's been flirting with her for like hours now. Say for like over an hour now. Um, so the way things have been going, some people didn't want to invite the unsavory rumors. Some people are saying that um, uh, some people are saying that um, some people are saying, go ahead. You're not sure what you're not sure. So you don't know what could possibly say what could be an issue. Some people just kind of rolled at random, and this person gave like a more say a bigger detail, which is saying that hey hey, we have a deal to not say to not wander off, and even if Takami could theoretically get away with it, it's probably not the best look. And then uh, and that's kind of the whole situation there. So we have a tie, so we need a tie break. Yeah. Uh, uh, so yeah, which one do you think we should go with? Okay, so you're going with the political implications are not the best look. Sounds good. Okay. PS1. No, it's 150. Currently 150. We want a political update. The plan of action is this. Um. Yep. There's no difficulty there. Yes, notable is up to what do you call it? 148, I believe, right now. No, 58. Um, significant is 6, 7. The reason I'm doing that is because uh, thank you on Twitch for the tie break. Yes, yes. Okay. So, political, I'm gonna set this to 1 because the previous one was set to 0, right? Yeah. say that this one has more than strands. You lock eyes. Yeah, like, uh, you lock eyes with Himiba, who is suddenly far more aware of the uh, other powerful mage in the room. The so who's suddenly far more aware of the fact that there are indeed say that you are uh uh your magic is not limited to artifice. Uh, I think it's enough. You state flatly. Uh, oh, something flashes behind her eyes, and you think you uh, catch a glimpse of an emotion passing across her face. A glimpse of uh, um, I'm gonna play out this event, and I think there'll be more. There'll be more hints that'll come through here. So we'll see how it goes. Something flashes behind her eyes, and you catch a glimpse of um, and so something unfamiliar to you passing across her face before she. Okay, sounds good. Some passing across her before she um forces herself into admonish say an admonish expression. That's a, uh, 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 let's see. Uh, Something flashes behind her eyes. She. With to her. Okay. Uh. 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 That's like hospital voice. Turning to your and and then apologize once more, and before leading you into the building, taking say the routine, deliberate sway to her step. Takami takes the. Hey Zed, how you doing? Ooh, nice. So come takes her to well, appear next to you, seemingly um, passing, say seemingly without passing the intervening space. And the two of you. Ooh. Ooh, nice. No, she's not. She's not actually teleporting. To enter the building. The area beyond is lit with several with a series of care say with a series of um say with a number of artifacts that we didn't know were actually in the hands of horse country. A number of glowing orbs that your family had made about 2 centuries ago uh, were placed on sconces. Placed on sconces um, uh, above a large, above a large, fairly Spartan roof. Various, say, a large room filled with various tools and let's put it this way. Currently, Takami is fast enough that she could sprint around all of Asia in about a week tops. And like at most half of that time would be spent resting. So yeah, that is Takami's current top speed. She is legitimately supersonic when she wants to be. Uh, so yeah, that's 63,000. So 63,000 km in let's say that is 96 hours. Okay, hold on. Divide 96. Calculator. 63,000 divide 96. Um, speed of sound. So yes, she is. So she is. Oh, that's just barely not supersonic. So she would actually be slightly faster than that. But yeah, she is. She is actually like just past supersonic at the moment. The area beyond is a limited number of artifacts that you didn't know were made in the hands, actually in the hands of never glowing orbs made by essentially responsible for the various tools and equipment. Various tools and partially constructed, unconstructed equipment. At say the center, say in the center was what you were here to work on. Still unnamed. Unnamed. The still unnamed. The submersible. Submersible was still something of still unnamed. The submersible was still something of. So still unnamed was no. What's up? I guess. How you doing? Still unnamed, submersible was not. Yes, this is that fantasy RPG that I'm working on. Yep. It's actually coming up. It's like coming to be close up on a year now. So yeah. Still unnamed, the submersible was nowhere near complete. Largely skeleton of some sort. But it was actually it was. I feel persistent more than motivated would be the right term. Largely skeleton of some, but it was enough for you to be able. I have non-standard neurology, so I wouldn't say ADHD specifically or anything else like that. I don't know. Like I've been giving doctors mixed messages for years, so all I can say is that I am not. As far as I can tell, I am not. I am not. Standard. I have had diagnoses given and then taken back several times. So, eh. Still unnamed, the submersible was nowhere near a complete largest skeleton of some sort, but it was enough for you to be able to. For you to glean the basic function of the device. It was actually, in some ways, similar to the hawk puppet you created for Kami, though using water rather than though using water rather than. Lots of people have it. I believe it is so the thing is, I personally believe that the idea of standard mental functioning is basically an oxymoron. The human brain is not doesn't have very many default behaviors baked in. Like there was a research study a while ago that basically proved that we used to think well, humans, the scientists used to think that humanity had an inherent, like, biological fear of snakes and spiders. Turns out that nope. If you expose babies to snakes and spiders without caretakers being present, they don't know to be scared of them. So, as far as we can tell, the only actual default behaviors that humans have are to be scared of loud noises and pain. And that might be overlapping because loud noises do also cause pain. So, yeah, your psychology kind of ends up in roughly the same place as other people because you're exposed to a lot of similar stimuli. But I do not believe there to be an actual thing that is like true neurotypicality. Yep. So, given sufficiently non-standard exposures when your brain is developing, you can have non-standard behaviors and optimizations for different scenarios. So yeah. It was actually in some ways similar to the hot puppy group, though using water or some other fluid instead. This thing. They had constructed some sort of. So they constructed a spine of sort and muscles which could be animated through the. Very likely they do. They just don't have them diagnosed. Do you know people who are just like weirdly obsessed with like one thing? Kind of. So let's put it this way. In the US, people say that, oh, we didn't have all these psychological issues in the previous era. There are also numismatists and train collectors and all those people who are just labeled as kind of like weird or eccentric. And those people still existed. They just didn't have a name for it. So if you don't have a name for it, you can't share information about it, and it becomes harder to like generalize. But um, you likely know of people who have like weird habits that like they have to every single morning like say they have to like have a shower before they sleep, or they absolutely hate certain clothes like um I know for a fact that I know several people who, if they try and wear clothes made of certain material, will be in like basically in like physical pain for as long as they're doing it, or it'll be like so really uncomfortable that they would literally want to rip their clothes off. So that's one example. And also, a lot of those issues tend to come with hypersensitivity to various stimuli. So, people who tend to be very quiet are also likely to have similar issues. So, they aren't extremely. So, in some cases, they aren't extremely visible. So, I guarantee you that there are people within you. Eh, Not really, because physical violence has been proven to have negative effects on the development of young children. So, eh, it's not. It's like it's been shown to prioritize, say to build behaviors that are generally considered to be incorrect. Yeah, everyone's got their own eccentricities, so it just depends on what is problematic and what is common enough that you can share coping strategies. So that's kind of the main gist of it all. They'd construct a spine of sort and uh, muscles comprised of um comprised of comprised of um discs. So comprised of bladders filled with various and say and wrapped in cabling that reduced stretching that um render the system somewhat design cabling that could change shape when when commanded by you could see several variations in different in across the workshop. That seemed to be set up to work with the various alignments and you around the spine itself were several mages seeming say training to coordinate their movements such that they could uh, force spine the spine to undulate paired with a hull the right construction. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Uh, clean the basic function of the device. Rather, I'll say, uh, at the rear of the vessel, seemed to be a large, screw-like paddle, screw-like system, mounted such that a disc was such that the end formed a disc that was here. So, so uh, screw-like system. Screw-like system with a with disc containing several compartments. Uh, Given the magic you could sense within the structure, uh, you could tell that horse country may have uh, independently discovered the trick, say the trick of infusing materials with of pre-infusing materials with magic to make them more responsive to further manipulation. Several mages were uh, uh, standing near the circle. We'll say near the device, um, swinging. Yes. Well, I want to show you a video, I guess. I'm not sure if you'll enjoy this, but let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, and I'm going to temporarily set this to audio output capture. Oh, actually, hold on. I can do it this way, can't I? Wait, no, hold on. Can I set this to use a different audio output? No, I can't. Add audio. Oh, here, audio application, audio capture. Search.
Can you guess which spot that goes in?
The square.
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Yes. Okay.
It
And how
should
about
be
this
fine.
rectangle? That one.
Also the square.
Up
Let's see.
next, we've got this thin rectangle.
The thin rectangle.
Let's see where this goes.
That's right. It goes in the square hole. And up next, a cylinder.
The circle.
I think
Let's see where it goes. Where does it fit?
hole. We've got this semicircle right here. Do you see a slot that would fit
The
the
semicircle.
semicircle?
Yeah. But yeah. You can guess the you can guess the rest of the video. But that is the video I was thinking of when you said. It's just that I believe it's just that brand because they cheaped out by using one single stock for the thing, or just not making the square hole smaller. Several mages were standing near the device, swinging their hands around in some sort what could be described as loosely as a dance. And you could sense their magic dragging the device in circles. Paired with the shroud, you could see deeper in the area. You think that it would be possible for to produce some notable amount of thrust. You wait a moment for. You wait a moment. At the. Say you wait a moment. As you wait for a moment before what the hell was Special Projects Committee person's name? Uh, uh, did I give him a name? I don't think I gave him a name yet. That's good. Oh, we're off by one. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I got the turn numbers wrong. We're on 151 technically. Oh wait, no, we're not. This is just wrong. This is the only one that's wrong. 58. And then we need to adjust thread marks to... what? What happened? Yeah, this is political 1, 148 political 1, aquatic cavalry. Red marks, view all. Okay, and then we're going to sort thread marks. 148 political 1. One 48. There we go. Save. Good. Okay, back to the actual update. You wait a moment. You wait for a moment before. You wait for a moment. Uh, um, and are soon met by. By. Uh, hold on. The head of the say commander in chief. Okay, hold on. Wait for a moment before. Say, you do not have to wait long before you are met. Yes, today will be a normal stream. You will not have to wait long before you are met by Miran. Uh, the commander-in-chief of projects. For special projects. I just named him like literally right now, so the stout so the squat figure is the relatively young man is definitely battle torn with scars that hide how fresh his face is. So that almost hide how young his say how young so the how not relatively young man so the uh no, I checked in. Apparently, there's some stuff that's going on in his personal life, at least according to name is failing me. No, according to Kate. So I think it's just like life is being busy nowadays. The man is definitely say the man is battle scarred enough that the thin lines. ID tag, yes, ID tag can help you scroll to a specific place on a page. And every element should have a unique ID tag. Uh, uh, So let's take this site does that quite well. So let's take for example this. If I go to this page, you can see at the end of the URL, it's got this. This is the ID for this element. If I go here F12, you can see that this block has the there's this block here that's at the top of this thing, right? There's a empty span at the top of this block that has the ID post 1108 yada yada yada. There it is. That is the same ID that is just at the end of the URL. It'll make the website scroll to that element on the page automatically. The rest of the URL is just this page. So yeah, if I hit enter, or actually, if I hit enter, you see it just automatically scrolls to the element with that ID. Yep, just add we include the little pound sign. So it's pound sign post yada 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 yada, or we'll say pound sign ID, and then just add that to the end of the URL, and it'll go to that specific place in the page. You don't have to wait long before you met by Marin, the commander for special projects. The man's battles in the thin lines. Disguise just how young he is, but you can tell that he's clean. That he is clean, shaven. That you can, but you can detect that his. Nope, it's by ID. You can technically do it to anything. So if I go here, right, and then I take, for example, I don't know. Let's see something that has an ID, right? That's normal. That's just posted. Okay. I'm just so here you can see this is something that isn't in a normal thing, but if I do this, it works perfectly and goes right to that page. Yep. So it'll be like .html .html hash that. And that's how it would work. So yeah, Spacebattles has tags for various elements on the page, and yeah. But you can detect that his so you can detect that but you can see that he shows no sign of facial hair at all. So if you wanted to link to a page, it would be domain say like www.domain.com/index.html, then the ID, right? So it would look like that. That would be the URL. No sign of facial hair at all. So you can see that he shows no sign. So you can see just how young he is, but you can see that the stubble growing across his face is still fairly patchy. And inconsistent. still fairly patchy and consistent. Um, sorry. Uh, 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 he, his, voice, has a practiced, tone to it, and you can tell that. Sorry, has a practiced tone to it. Welcome to, uh, Special Projects 3. Workshop, 3. As you say, I, assume, that, w- I assume, say, where, we are currently working on the prototype submersible, system. Uh, you nod. It is nice to. Uh, uh, you are. Say, I, I see that you have made good progress on the propulsion system. It's proven, better than, expected, in truth. Um, he, says with a smile. I, say, we have, prepared, the, uh, 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 Himiba, uh, Himiba, heads off, heads, to, say, excuses herself one of the side rooms this time. Side rooms. Um, Apparently needing, to wear, say, needing to, uh, say, for a moment, and leaves, you to examine, the craft you have come here to work on, while you wait. The submersible, we prepared the materials listed in your, requisition order, and, uh, 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 and will, be bringing them out, once, these tests are complete. Uh, and will be, we've prepared materials and we'll be bringing them out after, we have gone over the plans. Uh, gone over the plans for your integration. Uh, 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 your so you, uh, your uh, as he finishes talk, Himiba returns, dressed in a set of just in a similar set of one piece overalls to similar to the so say to a just in a set of one piece overalls and the boots and gloves similar to those on the workshop floor. Hers, however, is seems to have been altered after the fact to better fit her, say to better suit her figure. And you can see that she is, well, and you can see see some sort of protective mesh panel, say mesh protective chain mail shirt through the unbuttoned. She uh, bows slightly, uh, and you note that she arches her such a way as to present the say present herself as she apologizes for taking so long. Uh, Maron, so notably, does not seem to react to whatever she is doing. Why that might be, you are not sure. Uh, uh, But something definitely is something is definitely say, but definitely afoot. You follow a pair into a small, to a table, where the plans for the ship have been laid out. It is a fairly simple construction. Um, uh, to designed, so to let's say uh, uh, slightly flattened tube, like so slightly flattened ovoid, a little like a mackerel placed on its side, um, with the screw-like uh, propulsion device mounted to the rear. Uh, uh, several. Uh, there are several additional mechanisms that seem to be intended to be controlled in a similar way, with uh, uh, systems to direct the craft while not leaving it, so while not compromising the core um, habitable compartment. Um, uh, uh, Actually, hold on. No, I'm changing some stuff. Actually, no, that'd be fine. Habitable code. One room does seem to have. So I seem to. For habitable compartment. Several additional mechanisms that are designed in such core habitable component. The two of you, you go over the plans and eventually propose a pair of compartments near the front of the ship, where you could place the uh, logistic exchange system, or more precisely, two independent systems. Meron is quite happy Uh, you could go. So you go over the plans and eventually propose a pair of components to the front of the ship, where you could place the phlogiston exchange system, or more precisely, two independent systems. I'm quite happy with your eye toward say eye towards safety and is and green lights the required space for the system. Um, uh, the, the materials, once they arrive, uh, also seem to be in good condition. Do you have any questions? Um, if not, I see. Uh, I suppose all that's left to do is begin work. Uh, there seems to be plenty afoot at the moment, and you aren't sure how to react. Some sort of protective, some sort of simple chain. One that has much larger chain ring, say much larger length than is standard. Aren't sure how to react. Hiniba is definitely up to something. Take a moment to say, uh, uh, try and, say, uh, get, sorry, um, you think that, was definitely up to something. And the way that Meron is acting is not the least. So is not entirely. Uh, uh, is not addressing your concerns. See if you can coordinate with Takami about how to deal with that situation. Uh, 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 anything that I'm missing? About see if you can coordinate with Takami to figure out what is going on. So to get some more information. Yeah. Whatever they are doing, you you and Takami can deal with it as and when, say, with it as it comes up. For now, it's best to give them as little time as possible. Say to have any, say to make something problematic. Uh, dealing with that. Okay. Whatever they're doing, you Takami can deal with it as it comes up. For now, it's best to give them as little time as possible to make something problematic. Try to work. Start assembly. That said, with the reagents, with the reagents already constructed, the actual production of the logistic system will only take so long. That's actually probably worthwhile. Yeah, I can give that a shot after this stream's over. Actually, I might do that in a minute. It's best to give them a little time. Actual production working on say start making progress. Say try and get to the delicate stages soon, so that you have an excuse to get some privacy. You actually do have some questions. Right. Okay. Now that that's sorted, I am going to step away for just a minute. Well, once I've done this, right? Once I've cleaned this up, I'm going to grab patch, blood, Nor all. Nor all. Nor all. Fiance. Infusing. Further. Circles. Possible archers. Macro. Heads. Mechanisms. Good. So we're gonna grab that, dump that back in here. Drop that. Open voting. Post reply. And I'm gonna be right back, so give me just like 2 minutes. I just want to test something. So 2 minutes. Okay, I'm just digging through some cables right here, so give me a moment. I just want to see if one of my problems has just been because I was lazy. Is this long enough? That looks long enough. Okay. Does that solve my problems? Nope, not really. Might solve a different problem though, so I'll test that out later. Wait, hold on. No, that was a mistake. Hold on. Test. 1 second. Okay, there we go. God, that was a dumbass. Wait, that's right. Oh no, that is necessary. I forgot about that. That's just normal. That's all normal. That's normal. Okay, good. I don't know what to do about the fact that my property. Oh, I should cancel. That doesn't seem to be helping at all. Okay, uh, uh, yeah, I can hear the static. What happens if I set the game? Does that help? Help. Uh, call. Hold on. I think this is getting better. Oh no. What about this? What about? What about this? What about this? Why is that huge pain? Is there like some weird? Oh, hold on. I think I know what the problem is. Okay. Do I have a weird driver issue? Yeah, install that. Continue. Oh, that's why. Okay, things might take a moment. Hold on. Let's see. The thing is, there's that real, annoying hit. Gods, monitoring is not helpful. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the monitoring for just a little while.